Hi and welcome back to our mini-series where we're going to show you some hints and tips around getting the best out of Microsoft Excel. Many businesses use it and this is your chance to learn new skills and wow the people around you with your new Excel knowledge. This time we're going to cover what's called the fill handle and the ability to copy and fill text and numbers down through a table in Excel. If you need to copy data or formulas down a table, Excel has some pretty nifty shortcuts to allow you to do this. The first thing we need to recognise is how your mouse pointer may change depending on what you're doing. So if you have a white cross, it means we're going to select multiple cells. If we have a cross with arrows on the end of it, it means we're going to move that cell or the data in that cell somewhere else. Or if we have a black cross, which we get from hovering into the corner, it means we're going to do a copy or an update or a fill of some other cells with this data. We get our white cross by being in the middle, we get our arrow cross by being around the outside, and we get our black cross by being in the bottom right hand corner. Here are a couple of quick ways that we can populate a table. We've got a function called copy with duplicate. You can copy a set value down to a set number of cells using the copy with duplicate. You highlight the cell and the range in which you wish to copy it to, and by pressing Ctrl and D on your keyboard, it will copy the top cell and duplicate it across that entire range. It will take that as an absolute value, so in this instance my analysis code ZZ001 has just been copied down throughout the table. We can do a copy with number values which will increment as you fill. If we highlight the top cell in the column that we want to do, and we grab the black cross in the bottom right hand corner and drag it to where we want, you can see that not only has it copied it down, so it's copied our TER from territory, but it's incremented our numbers 1, 2, 3 to 10. We can do the same, but instead of using the drag functionality, if you get your black cross in the bottom right hand corner, you can double click and it will copy that to the bottom. Now, that and the drag is exactly the same. Doesn't matter whether it's a incremental fill. You can drag or double click and it will populate the entire table. And the last thing is worth noting is that you can do this with formulas. So you can see here I have a VLOOKUP, which is gathering me the country name from the country code from another table. And I can either highlight all of that and do my Ctrl D for duplicate and fill. Or if we remove that data, I can do a black cross with a double click and it will always line up to the bottom of what Excel perceives to be your table. Or if we do the other icon, which was the black cross but drag, you can see that it populates that as you'd expect. Thank you for joining us in our Excel series. Tune in next time where we will be covering more features, more functions and more formulas.